Hello, welcome back to my channel Lomzy Sews. In today's sewing tutorial, I'll be sharing with you guys how to make an inbuilt corset dress with skirt draping. If that's what you want to learn, continue watching till the end to see how I made this. To buttress this, today we are learning how to make inbuilt corset. I have a lot of tutorials on how to make corset dress and tops. I'll drop that in the link below. Like I said, today's video is how to make an inbuilt corset. So I'm going to be concentrating on the waistline, from the waistline to the hip line and beyond, rather than facing this upper side. I have a lot of videos on how to make corsets and bustiers. I'll drop the playlist for my corset playlist. Let's concentrate on the lower part of the corset. So for your information, you can always use a no shoulder dart for this. So it's not about the bodice block, it's about the inbuilt corset, which is from the waistline down to wherever you want the inbuilt corset to be. So first of all, what I like to do is to open up this. If you have been watching my videos, you know I like to transfer my shoulder dart to the waistline. So I'm going to transfer this shoulder dart to the waistline. So to do that, I'll cut up this place and I'm going to close this. So when I cut that, I will come back to you. This is it after transferring my bust dart. So guys, remember, this is the waistline, this is the waistline, and this is the hip line, so you don't get it confused. Now for your inbuilt corset, it starts from your pattern drafting. You have to start it from the pattern drafting so that you take note where you want the skirt to, you know, drop on. I'm just going to cut this open so that we can close it up. Now I'm going to take this like this and align it here. Now this is when you now decide what shape you want the corset to be. If you want it to be a basque waistline, or you want it to be get to the hip line. So to start this, we have to cut the inner corset first of all. That's the top area. So you decide whether you will come down to the hip line and make it a full corset, or you're going to give it a basque waistline, whichever one you want. For me, from my waistline, this particular one I came down from here down to 7 inches somewhere here, and I came from the waistline on the side seam 4 inches like this, and I connected it like this. So now from here to here is for the corset. Now for the skirt part, from the hips, I'm going to come down 1.5 inches. I just want it to drop to this place. Also from the waistline, I'm going to come 1.5 inches on the side seam. So I'm going to connect this to this. So for the top part of the corset, I'm going to trace up from here all the way to the top, and for the skirt of the corset, I'm going to come down here and trace all the way down to this place and use it and make my skirt draping. So for the back, from the waistline also, I will come down 4 inches here, and I'm going to also come down 4 inches from the waistline, and I'm going to connect it. Also for this draped skirt, you're going to also come down 1 inch and you're going to mark it 1.5. You're also going to come down here 1.5 and you mark it. Remember, this area now is for the corset top itself. So from here is where your skirt will start from. So I'm going to mark this. You can either mark it straight all the way down, or you're going to just give it a notch so that you know where you're going to trace off on your other pattern paper. So from here all the way down is going to be for the draped skirt. So I'll go ahead and join all of this and show you guys how to join the inbuilt corsets. This is it after sewing it. Guys, let me know in the comment section if you want me to make a video on how to make a transparent corset top. So if you notice, I have notched the place where the 1.5 is, not the waistline where we marked the 1.5. So this is my skirt after draping it. I'm going to fold it over and place it on the place that I have made the notch. So remember, this is the place that we notched. We are going to come down 1/2 inch for the sewing allowance, and I'm going to place the skirt. So you're going to flip it over like this and align it with the place we notched. Remember, you have to go down 1/2 inch below because of the sewing allowance. So you're just going to sew it like that. Remember, for your boning, you have to use ridgeline boning for this. I left this open so that you see that it's ridgeline boning that I'm using. So because it's sewable, that's the only one that you can sew on. If you want to use the other boning, you can use your hand to sew it. Now this is the back. I'm going to also do the same thing, but there is a little twist at the back. See how the eyelet is. I have a lot of videos on how to make eyelets. If you want me to do another video on how I made this particular eyelet, let me know in the comment section. So I'm going to do the same thing. Come down 1/2 inch from the notch. So if you come down, it's going to be here like this. So you're going to also notch this place where you're going to stop. So we're going to fold, hem in that place from the center front where I'm placing my hand. You're going to hem it in. Let me notch it so that you see what I'm saying. So here you notch it here. From there to the center back, you're going to hem it in like this before you insert your zipper. So when you place it here, it's going to be open. Can you see how that place is? So we're going to fold the skirt again. You're going to fold it like what we did in the front. Here you're adding zipper to this place. So I'm going to fold it over like this and place it there and then sew it. So I'll go to my machine now and sew all of them together. And this, we have come to the end of this video. If you have watched till this time, please guys, give this video a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be happy to hear that. See you on my next video. Bye.
All the days of my life. That means I can't even dodge. You know, I can't even get away from a blessing because he's pursuing me. His love continues to pursue me.